they started the dev stream with showing the 10 Gen round 14 stuff. Honestly, looked really nice. I'd heard lots of things about the Opticore one before they basically said it, but all of the blades looked really nice. The Opticore skin apparently had a heck of a lot of hype around it. They showed the new skins. Equinox is getting 2, if I remember rightly. There is a Loki one, Necros, Chroma, Titania. But weirdly, for the first time, as well as Equinox having his triple skin, because there is the his form, the her form, the day form, the night form, and the combined form, so there is all 3, they're also going to be doing Operator 10 Gen. It did look like it was all mask and face based for the Operator over the suit, but it does mean that more than likely the Operator suits will be coming to 10 Gen probably in the future. And then went on to show quite a lot of screenshots from the Railjack ships. From the ships, the scaling of the ships. Honestly, a few of these did look pretty nice, and the scaling is just to kind of show how big these things actually are, because you've got to remember most of the missions on the ships that you do kind of just generally around the solar system are on the same ships that you're going to be going up against in Railjack. So the Railjack looks really good. I was hoping they were going to get more into it, just a few screenshots. And then there was kind of the point that everybody had come to this because they'd been advertising it a bit more, and that was the Kitguns. You have to, of course, go and see Rude Zood, that's the actual person's name, to be able to do these. They work kind of like the Zors do, but you build secondaries with this, and the system did look cleaner. It looked definitely more corpus based, as weird as that sounds to say, considering the entire thing is based around the corpus. It wasn't until the end of the stream that they actually showed the thing that they built in use, and it wasn't amazing because there was no mods or anything else on it, but one thing worth noting is the fact that it was shooting like a plasma style projectile thing rather than bullets, which shows that these secondaries aren't going to be like you would think they are. It's just going to be different barrels, and then it's just they're going to look differently but all work pretty much the same. It looks like the way that this could work is the new K drive. The new Kitgun system might actually have different style of projectiles from the barrels, which could make for an infinite number of possibilities when it comes to these things. Like, really actually looking forward to it. Just kind of disappointed with what they showed after saying they were going to show all this new Kitgun system off, and then went into the planes side of this and started showing off the Arcwing is going to become infinitively usable, which means you build it once and that's it. You'll be able to summon it thousands of times. Of course, if you have built it, if you have 1,000 of these things built because you use them all the time, yeah, not quite sure what's going to happen to that, because you're going to have a lot more than one, so there could be a possibility of a lot of wasted materials there, because the way that the keyboard is going to work is you're going to be able to summon it an infinite amount of times. Once you've built it, you will be given this, you can summon it as many times as you want. There will still be the destruction thing that they've shown in the past, but this whole stream at this point kind of got into the infinite wheel, which they said is going to come out in the next mainline type thing. And honestly, the new infinite wheel did look pretty nice. You're going to be able to use it the same way you do now, with the shortcut binding of keys that will instantly disable themselves the second you land on your landing craft. I used to have one for the camera, the remote camera thing, and that's just magically stopped working. It's still keybound, but it just doesn't work anymore. But you're going to be able to put an infinite amount of things in this wheel, and really am looking forward to the rework of that. But even though it got into showing K-Drive stuff and hardly got into the Kitgun thing, which I was really looking forward to seeing more of in the dev stream, and that really kind of ran out of time showing everything else, but they did at least show some of the new cave systems, and wow, I mean, that the way that the cave looks is the blue glow, the mystical feeling over the plains. Dare I say the plains looks a bit plain in comparison? These things, yeah, kind of built more hype up towards this. And it kind of ended the same kind of way. The animal hunt. This one was kind of a fail. There was no 40-minute hunt, but it was a fail not because they didn't find anything, but because they were seen. And the impressive thing about this isn't the fact that it failed, the fact that it's seen them, meaning that the awareness of the animals is probably too high. It's more the fact that it didn't take 40 minutes to find one of these. You still had to find the trail, which was easier to find. The animals still reacted to the same hunting system, but it worked so much better than it did 2 weeks ago, where they basically spent 40 minutes looking for poop. And then they eventually found it and managed to actually catch the thing. This time they probably spent about 40 seconds actually looking for the trail, found the poop, got the matching, whatever that is actually called, the bait type thing, and found the little creature and it ran off. But just the increased speed this was done was very impressive. Honestly wanted to make this whole thing about just the kit gun. It was going to be, oh yeah, they covered this, 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 and this. Right, now, onto the kit gun, kind of like I did with the keyboard, trying to concentrate more on that. But every time they do a dev stream, this turns more into covering a dev stream than it does anything else, which is not what I wanted to do. I stopped doing the dev stream overviews a long time ago, and it was kind of massively disappointing that they didn't get more into that kit gun system. It was the only reason I actually watched this week. Anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.